I'll talk to you later. Because this is not good. Private jets. A beer, a wine and an apple juice that cost us €32. Hello, I'm Jo, otherwise known as the menopausal motorhomer. Now, after navigating through some challenging years, adding the twist of my rapidly depleting hormones, I think I've found my ultimate remedy, hitting the road in my motorhomer lane. Join me on my travel escapades across the UK and Europe, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my upcoming adventures. Oh, it's a warm one this morning. We had fun and games. We tried to find a campsite which we'd found on Search for Sites in Fréjus, and it was just a nightmare. Couldn't get to it at all. Could see it, but just couldn't get to it. And then the next campsite we went to, Fréjus, Ardèche, I think the campsite was, couldn't fit us in till 2 o'clock. There is absolutely nowhere to park the camping cart motorhome on that coastline at all between Port Grimaud, Fréjus, all the way to where we went through some beautiful places. Saint-Maxime looks beautiful. But anyway, we are here now at a place in Cannes.
No.
Oh dear. So we've arrived here in Cannes at Les Signals, thinking it was Axie, and it's actually not Axie till the 23rd of September. So it's not €23 a night, it's €45 a night. But we are in Cannes, and it means we can have a nice chill out afternoon. It's quite warm already. It's got a pool, it's right near to the beach, and you know, it is our holiday. That's what we're here for. So it might be €45, but check out that view from the pitch. Oh, this is nice. And it does have a pool. So believe it or not, that's our €45 pitch. I'll talk to you later. Because this is not good. It seems the minute you mention Axie, you get treated. Yeah, that's a €45 pitch in Cannes. I went to ask about changing to that pitch, which means you could actually sit out with a table. I was told it was another €10 a night extra. We won't be staying for 2 nights. I asked if we could move to that pitch. Apparently it's booked up tonight. So now I've sorted myself out. We're going in for a walk into the town, and the town is called Mandelieu-la-Napoule. And from there, we can actually catch the train to Cannes, and it takes 7 minutes. John's questioning my judgment. It's definitely down this path.
It's just because I saw the map that said 300 yards further on.
Google Maps?
Yeah.
Well, I've got us to the south of France without getting us wrong. Anyway, let's go. It has been one of those days though. Oh, that's the right way to get down the river. Well noticed John over there, one of these rowers from this club, who was a champion at the Olympics in 2004. Okay, John, I take it all back. I'd rather be on our campsite than on that. How many decks? Oh It's 28 degrees and we are melting. So much so, we're actually talking about going and free diving in the fountains in the golf. What's it called? My brain's gone mad. In the golf course. I said I'd be happy to do a fat lady jumping, dive, rolling, just to cool down. I've worked it out. I know why the south of France is so un-motorhome friendly or motorhome unfriendly. It's actually prohibited to park a lot of miles along the south coast of France in a motorhome or a caravan. It's because there's all these bloody boats. There's no room. Oh, I need to pack away my Karen this afternoon before John loses it. So there's actually two castles on this bit of coast. This is the Chateau de la Napoule. Chateau de la Napoule. I've just said to John, if he wants to go and see the other castle, he's more than welcome. I'll go and sit in a bar, because if I have to walk around there in this heat and this mood, I'll be vile. Holidays with Joe, John. I made the mistake of pointing out the fountain down there, and poor wee Johnny got very excited. Did you think you were going to get a dunk? Now I'm sure it's really nice in that castle, John.
Sure is.
If it was 10 degrees cooler. Whoa, at first glance, I thought that was actually somebody walking up the tower. Is it walking up or walking down?
Okay, it's abseiling.
No, it's abseiling. Looks a nice little town, but we only have one question.
Où est la gare?
Où est le gard?
C'est du mystère.
Oh. Next train, 4:15, current time, 20 to 3. Do you ever get the feeling, John, that it's against you? Ironic, the buses from the campsite are about every 7 minutes. This is a nice, oh, you know who this is, don't you? Jules Verne, who we saw his house. So if you were starting to worry that we'd never made it, don't worry, we're here. We have been to Cannes before, 12 years ago. 12 years ago, and we stopped at Antibes and got the train down to Cannes. So we kind of know what to expect, but we couldn't really remember it. So we said, let's go back and just give it. Oh, that smells nice. Let's just go and have a quick look. So let's show you around. Just keep on walking, Joe. Keep on walking. It is just as busy though as I remember it. It was crazy last time we came. The whole of south of France was, but that was July.
Yeah.
Whereas this is September, and the beaches are still crazy busy. You remember?
That's where we looked around the boats and then had an apple juice.
That is right. We did look around here. We did look at the boats, and then we did have a beer, a wine, and an apple juice that cost us €32 12 years ago.
It was a certain ex-Chelsea owner's boat, wasn't it? It was the main attraction.
Well, I'm not remembering that, but I think we should definitely go back to the pub and get a beer and a wine. I mean a bar, sorry, not a pub. God, Yorkshire. And we should definitely go and get a beer and a wine and do a price comparison to see what inflation's happened in Cannes.
Small time boats compared to Saint-Tropez.
Yeah.
It'll only be like about 100 million or something.
I know. Where's all the big boys?
These are nothing.
Bit disappointing. Even Mackie's is posh in Cannes. What I do like about this area of France is all the buildings and all the like details at the top of them. I love looking at all the different minute details. Not one to let you down. Oh yeah, the Grand Terrace. I like the Grand Terrace. Not for me. I can't get excited at even looking at imaginary apartments because, nah. $500,000. And you're looking at an apartment that faces onto nothing. Nah.
Shoebox.
Yeah, exactly.
Shared with the other people.
Take me back to the small places. We weren't joking when we said it's gone all Benidorm. So John managed to drag us into a pub, and I've ordered this little speciality off the wine list. 150 centilitres of Dom Perignon, please. So, not only has John dragged me to the pub, I thought he was staring at me lovingly again. And then I realised, oh well. If it's not cakes in fridges, it's the football. Cheers, John. And it's cheapy, it's happy hour. Oh, that's very sweet, but it'll do. What's your beer like?
Oh, good. It's cold.
Beer.
Beer.
So the big reveal. C'est combien?
Francis.
Francis. The drinks in Cannes this time were €10 cheaper, and we had two. It was the apple juice.
There was no apple juice that got drunk through a straw in 3.5 seconds. Loon, that's for you.
and maybe cans, or can. You may have just redeemed yourself with your cheap drinks. Well, no, that's a lie. It's not even cheap, but cheaper than 12 years ago. So as you can imagine, we're in Cannes. There is actually an airport just behind there where all the flights are coming in and out of. You do get a lot of helicopters over the top, but they're not commercial flights, they're private jets. So I'll just give you a brief tour around. We had a lovely evening last night, sat by the pool. There's even a little games room. I'm done with cities now. Get me back to that nice, quiet countryside. I can't even get close to the edge there. John won't even get out the van.